So I thought whilst I was in my greenhouse, I would quickly talk to you about soil temperature, because I know a lot of you have got hot mats that are heaving like mine, and some of you don't have hot mats at all. So I was just going to show you what the difference of putting a greenhouse, if you're lucky to have one, in a good sunny position can do to compensate for not having a hot mat. So you can see what kind of day it is. It is grey and I've got my jumper on, so it's a bit cold outside. However, inside my greenhouse, it is a very lovely 25 degrees. So that is 25 degrees air temperature. Now, normally, air temperature, I can come in my greenhouse and sit and feel that it's hot. So air temperature in the winter is concerning to me, because I don't want things getting too cold, because then I will put a fleece over them, because I'll be worried about the cold ruining my babies. Now, soil temperature is a completely different thing. And you can see this one looks like it's at about 28, which is very, very good. And that's something without a propagator here, that's 28. So you can imagine what it's like inside the propagators over here. So if I just go over, I didn't get round to putting my cosmos on the hot mats, because I knew that my soil temperature in the greenhouse was very, very hot. It needs about 20 to 25 to germinate. So in here it's going to be a hell of a lot warmer than 28. And you can see we only planted our cosmos, 5 days ago? And they are already up, because they're not on the hot mat, and because the soil temperature in my sunny aspect greenhouse is a lot warmer than it would be in my shady greenhouse, which is a lot cooler. So if you're thinking about doing gardening and you would like to have a greenhouse, seriously sit down in your garden with a cup of tea and watch how the sun moves over the year, and see where it is in spring and in autumn, because it will make a massive difference to your springtime sowing, because it means that you can start things without a hot mat, because you'll be able to get your seeds sprung at a 20-25 degree soil temperature without the use of a hot mat, because of the aspect of where you've placed your greenhouse, which is why we moved these. Both of my greenhouses were in shade before, and now this one's been moved into a more of a sunny position. However, in the summer I can't use it at all, because it is just far too hot in here. Probably get up to about 50. My polytunnels, on the other hand, are probably about 30 at the moment, and they've got both their doors open, and they've got loads of bigger babies in there. So I'll give you a quick look. So my bigger babies go on and on and on and on and on and on, and I've actually got 2 polytunnels worth of bigger babies ready for the garden, and plants already in beds as well. And I don't really need a thermometer in here, because these are bigger babies and you don't need to really regulate the temperature so much. So the only time I am thinking about temperatures is when I'm sowing seeds, because obviously you need to have seeds germinating between 20 and 25, lots of babies everywhere. So that's why it's good to have a greenhouse and using propagation. So if you haven't got a greenhouse, consider using your south-facing windows, because most of us have our heating on still in spring, and that's usually between 17 and 25, and that is perfectly good enough to germinate seeds. So all is not lost, you can still germinate seeds in your house. And from Puddles and me, we will see you again soon on another video. Bye!